everybody, it's Alyce-Kay Reckelhaus from the Widow Reckelhaus and Threshold of Hineni, back to work on this journal after 3 weeks. And I am so sorry that I've been gone so long. I really appreciate all your patience. I had a really hard time with my tax return, and then there's other things from my husband's estate that I have to work on. I'm still working on those, but I got a good start on it, and now I'm ready to get back to journaling, or creating junk journals. So today I want to get these little things that we've made, the envelopes, into the journal. And I bought a new pad of Tim Holtz sayings. This one has kind of, I don't know if you can tell, it has kind of a pink tinge to it, which I just thought would be really good for this journal. So I wanted to try out some of those. I have 2 others of these pads, one that's black and one that's white. No, I guess it's one pad that's black and white together. But when I saw this and it was on a really good sale, I decided to pick it up. It was at Hobby Lobby. So anyway, so we're going to look for where we want to put these things and then figure out what sayings we might want to put on them, if any, or if we want to use something else to decorate them. All right, so we already have this pocket here, and we've got a belly band here. It might be cute to put something over, something small especially, over on this page. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe something colorful, because we've got this black here. I kind of want to balance that out. On the other hand, I also had pulled out some book pages from a book that I got at the Dollar Tree, and then a couple of black and white pages from a coloring book that a friend gave me. And so I do want to put those on some of the pages, and probably across from the black pages. So maybe we won't put this here. All that to explain that. We'll probably work with those in the next video, but I wanted to get these in first just to figure out what we have, what kind of space we have left and stuff. Okay, so this would probably, yeah, I think that looks a lot better. So do we want that one on top, or this on top, or just have one in here? We could even put this over here and just glue it like here and here, and that way it would still be even a tuck. Why don't we do that? Okay, so do we want to put something on here to kind of decorate it? I sometimes like to put buttons on here. It does not look like I have my buttons at this table for some reason, so we won't do a button. But we could do some yarn. Oh my gosh, what? Oh, here we go. I collected a whole basket yesterday of pink trims and other colors that go with this book. See right here, I just kind of went through my craft room and got those. I have other pinks too, but I figured this would be enough. So we could do something on here like this. That would be really pretty, just hanging down there, and then with maybe some ribbon at the top of it. I really like this one. I think that's really pretty. Okay, let me get my scissors. These are new paper scissors, so they probably would actually work for cutting this. I don't want to make it too long, but I do want it to hang out nicely. Okay, so put that away. So I'm kind of thinking like something right on top of this would be nice, like a little bow or something. What do I have here? Maybe this. Let's try this. Okay, I've got to open this, sorry. You know, like I said, on this video series, I'm not really thinking ahead. I'm just trying to do it as I would, so that you can hear like my whole thought process and everything. Okay, I did not like the way that those scissors cut, so I'm sorry if this is jiggling. I've got, it's kind of stupid, I guess. I've got all my scissors hanging on the other side of the bar that's holding my camera. That's not very smart, is it? Let's see how this will look. Okay, so what I did to figure out how much I need, I'm making my little bow here. Okay, so I'm cutting that right there. All right, so I've got my little bow, and then I will take some of this, which I'm gonna cut like that, cut the little corners off, and this little piece, where does it go? In with my Franken paper scraps. Okay, and then I just like fold this in half like that. And then I'm going to take this and twist it. Like that. Okay, so I need to sew that right in the middle. Oops, there we go, like that. So let me get my sewing machine and sew that. I'm not going to be able to pull this sewing machine in where you can see it, but you'll just know what I'm doing. And I want it to be zigzag. Oh, this is black thread. That's going to be kind of cool. Oops, let me get this back again. You could glue this. You know, you can glue it, definitely. But you all know me by now. My mantra is I like to sew things. So I sew, you can glue. And that's completely okay. All right, so let's do that. Okay, so we've just got it, you know, sewn down here. And then I'm going to add this. You could add it all at once, but it's kind of a handful to try to get that sewn. So then I'm going to sew right here to add that. Oops. And get it all held in place. Hold it in place is what I was going to say. Boy, I'm an English teacher, aren't I? Okay. I won't be an English teacher much longer. Next week is my last week. It feels so strange. Oops, I didn't catch that in it. So let's try it again. Okay. Yeah, so the company that I work for, I teach English to kids in China. And because of some new regulations in China, we won't be able to teach there anymore. So I'm going to take some time off to work on my writing. Sorry, I'm just trimming the threads off of this because I don't want a whole bunch of black thread there. I'm taking some time off to work on my writing. Now, do I want this on the top or underneath? Oh, I think I like it on the top. That's really good. And I'm going to glue that. Okay, so I'm going to glue it to this right there. Okay, so let's get our glue. And we're going to glue on the little bow first. Those threads don't show underneath because they're going to be on the bottom. Okay, and I'm going to put that like right in the middle of the flap. I forgot to turn on my room light. I hope this isn't too dark for you all. Guess I'm kind of not with it today. Am I ever with it, you guys? You're probably all saying, yeah, she's never with it. So what's new? Okay. There we go. And I'm just leaving that, you know how it's kind of like coming apart up at the top? I'm just leaving that like that. I think it's kind of cool. Now I don't want that one piece like sticking up like that. So let's put some glue on to hold that in place better. I'm going to get it all over my fingers. And that'll dry clear. Okay? So isn't that pretty? I think that looks really neat. Okay, so we're going to do it over to the side, right up against, we're going to let it butt up against the lace and come down almost to the bottom of the page. We're only going to do this edge and this edge. So flipping it over, that means it's this edge and this edge. And that will give us another tuck besides the envelope. So it gives us lots of places to put things. I especially, if I'm going to take up like a good writing space like this, I want to make sure that I'm providing plenty of space to make up for that. And I am. I've got, you know, you've got, this is a nice size envelope and it's that one that is thick, you know, kind of sticks out. So you can stick quite a bit in this pocket. And then you'll also have, oops, that's not dry yet. And then you'll also have like here to make into a little tuck. Okay, so I don't want to close this page yet because it'll glue together with the page before it. So let's set that aside and we'll work on some of these other envelopes. Find a place where it's not going to fall on the floor. Okay, so what do we want to do with some of these other things? This one is cool. It's so blank, which is nice because you could write on it. But if we put a little saying on it, people can still write around it and they can write up there. So let's go ahead and let's put something down here. And it can be something kind of big. Oh, Maggie May. That was the name of my friend's dog. Ooh, cast of characters. That's kind of cool. Knowledge which costs nothing. Very kind-hearted. Lesson 175, number 42. These are great. Intent upon behaving badly. Oh dear. They gave no more thought. These are really interesting little sayings. They're not really sayings. They're kind of like, I don't know, remnants of something. Okay, cast of characters. Let's do that right here. And then see, we've got everything about her was exotic. I think that would be fun to put on like a page, the next page from this or something. That would be kind of cool. Okay, so then this still leaves plenty of room here. Do we want to have anything else on this, or we just want to kind of leave it plain like that? It's kind of, I kind of like it plain, to be honest. But let's see, what if we put, oh, that's actually kind of pretty. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to cut the corner off. So I like that on it. It adds a little bit more color. And of course that little scrap, I just put that into my Franken paper bin. Okay, we're going to cut it right here. And we'll need another piece that's the same size, so we may as well just cut that at the same time. There we go. Okay, put that aside. And I'm just going to do that at the top and the bottom. I think that's really pretty, isn't it? This trim was sent to me by my friend Yuri, and she's the one whose dog was named Maggie May. That's kind of funny that I'm using it. Maybe this should be for her. I think she likes pink. I don't know. We'll see. Or I might sell it. I know I just gave her a pink journal that's like angel themed. And I don't think that she started using it yet. She showed me a picture of it on her desk. So I think I might either give this to somebody or sell it. Okay, so this is really pretty. And then we'll put this one on the very bottom. I think that does really add to it. It still leaves plenty of room to write on the envelope, which is great. Remember, you know, when you're using a junk journal, every square inch is fair game for writing on. Okay, so you can write all along here. You can write around this thing that says cast of characters. And you know what I would say for the, you know, for something to put inside of here, and we might put paper in or something, I'm not sure. But a good thing to put in here would be like who all is in your family or who your friends are, and like a little description of each of them or something. That would be really fun to have. It would be neat. You know, when I'm using my junk journals, those are the journals that I think my descendants are most likely to look at and explore and stuff. And so just like, who are the important people in my life? What's special about them and everything like that would be really, really good. Okay, so there's that one. Let's do another. Actually, is the glue dry on this? Because I want to... Oops, got a little bit of glue there. No, I don't think so. Not yet. Okay, so we're going to do another one. I want to set this aside, but I want to make sure that I put something else that's going to have, what was it that I had in here? Oh no! I have cast of characters, and I had something else that I thought was really perfect to go with that. Oh shoot, you guys, what was it? Everything about her was exotic. That's what I wanted. Okay, so let's look at, now this one I think is going to go sideways, but we can still have something that way. I think this one would be cool to have something. Would it look good with this? Oh no, here's another one that's just like it. Let's do that. Let's make another one that's like it, and we'll have everything about her was exotic. Okay, so let's do that. Where did I see that? Here it is, right here. Everything about her was exotic. Isn't this a fun pad? I love it. The other one is more like quotes and sayings and stuff, and this is just like little weird phrases. I like it. Okay. Now this one I've got stitching on. Okay, everything about her was exotic. Should we make it kind of match so that they're coordinated? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Let's do that. Should I do it like inside the stitching for this one though? I think so. All right, so let's cut it right here. And we'll get another piece the same size. I love trims. I always have. I've always loved trims. And so I think that's one of the things that I love about making junk journals is that I get to play with trims that I love so much. Hold on, I think I need to put on my glasses. Okay. I have these glasses that I got, you know, prescription and everything when I was in college in 1980, January of 1980 in Santa Barbara. And these are, of all the glasses that I've had since then, these are the ones that I passed my driving test with. Because I was taking all the glasses that I have so I can see which ones I passed. These were the only ones that passed my driving test. So I need to get new glasses, but I want this prescription. And you know how it is. You know, you take your glasses in and you tell the doctor, I want the same prescription. And they go, oh, let's just, you know, update it a little bit. Well, every time that they update it, it doesn't work for me. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if I'm like really bad at taking the vision tests or what, but so I want to go to somebody who will just give me what I want, which is the same prescription because it works. Okay, so we've got those two. Hey, those are kind of cool looking. They're a little different, aren't they? Okay, so, and then you could write, like if you're, this could be about yourself, or you could have this pocket for like your best friend or something. I mean, it's just lots of different possibilities there. Okay, so what do we have with this? I kind of think, because it's so busy, that I want to put some ribbon on it and then put a saying on it. And we don't have to put sayings on all of these, but I kind of like the idea of doing it on all of them. What do you guys think? Because I think that's just kind of, it's not going to be on every page, it's just wherever we have envelopes. And I think that's kind of cool. So we're going to cut this straight. And let's figure out what we're going to have on it first and figure out how much we need to have. Well, my glasses for such close work. It's really hard because it's like this is too far from my reading glasses, but too close for my, for my regular glasses. She tried to remember traveling the world. That could be a good one. It's so small though. Very kind-hearted. Knowledge which costs nothing. I think I want something that's kind of short. You know, these are really good prompts. I mean, you don't have to do something that has to do with the saying in here, but if you can't think what to do, then, oh, for thy sweet love remembered. That's a good one. If you can't think what to do, then you can use it as a prompt. So like, for thy sweet love remembered, this could be for somebody who's died, or it could just be for like you want to write about your husband or your best friend or something, just somebody that you love and loves you. But it might be really special for somebody who's died, maybe your grandmother or something. Okay, that's pretty. I like that. Okay. See how easy this is, you guys? I'm trying to do things that are really super easy, that will make it look nice. Okay, does this might have, no it doesn't. Okay, good. Oh no, it does. Okay, so sometimes this kind of ribbon has wire in it. And sometimes I don't mind having wire in my journals, but usually I don't like it. But I'll show you, we can take it out. Okay, this is a nice size. Let's set that aside because we might use that in what we're doing right now. But so you you push a little bit on the end and you grab the wire. Be really careful because it's thin wire, and if it pokes you, it hurts like crazy. So then, I don't know if you guys can see it, but see how I'm just pulling it out. There you go. That's all pulled out, and then set it aside someplace. I throw a lot of my trash on the floor and then I just sweep it up. But wires, no. Wires, I want to make sure they get into the trash. Okay, so we could do this and like that. Nah, I don't like that. Okay, we'll use that for something else. But I do kind of want something more on here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do I need something more? Got some peach. Or peach under. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. So we've got some. I have some green too. I could get that instead. But I think I want the peach. Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to have it like this. I want it to hang down below the bottom of the envelope, and we'll put this, or let's make this more like a loop-de-doop like that, and then we can put it like this, and it's going to get kind of smashed, so that's good. Okay, so just like that. That is super cute. I like that. Okay, so let's get the glue on this, just on the back. Oops, it helps if you open up the glue. It really does. Okay, so we're going to put that right there. It's going to stick to the paper. It's going to be covered, so that part won't show. Actually, I think I'm going to do it up here. And then a little bit under there. It kind of comes through, so I thought I didn't have to add any, but I do. Okay, so we've got that. And then we're going to glue all the way along the back of this. And I'm not doing anything to the edges because I do kind of want to let it fray a little bit. It won't fray much because you've got the glue on the back, but see how I'm not making it go all the way to the edge because I want it to fray just a little bit. And if you get any glue on the top, don't worry about it because it dries clear. At least this kind does. I'll show you what I've got in just a second here. Okay. This is the Ultimate Crafter's Pick, and I really like it. I was getting the 8-ounce kind before, but it's hard to get all of it out of this. It seems to be easier to get all of it out of this and you waste less. So, and it's just easier for my hands. I'm a little arthritic, so it's easier for my hands to get that. So I get like, it's 2 bottles together, and I'll link that below for you. Okay, so we're going to set that aside to dry a little bit before we put it in someplace. That's really cute, don't you think? I think that's adorable. Okay, so we've got those. What should we do with this black one? It needs some color. It's going to go sideways because, see, it's like, it's more than 6 inches, so it's not going to fit in it going this direction. So we're going to have it this way. So it's going to flip out like this. So it's okay if we put something here. Like if I want to put a button or something there, I could. Or even a charm. A charm would be kind of cute there. That's an idea. Let me get my charms here. Okay, I've got a drawer full of them. And a wire cutter. I'm not sure why that's in there. Want silver or gold? I think we want silver. Maybe like a heart would be really cute. Or does gold show up better on that? No, I don't think the gold really goes with it. Ooh, or there's these buttons. I love these buttons, you guys. We're going to use those. They are so cool. Okay. It's hard for me to get this drawer back into the shelving unit, so I'll do that after the video. Won't take up your time with it. Let's see what we can find that would go with the colors in the journal. There's kind of this, like, see that? I think I want something lighter if possible, though. Ooh, this. That's really cute. I like that. We could do ribbon under it or not. We could do like a saying. Okay, so let's put these away and just keep that one out, unless we see something else that really fits well. I think I'll just keep these with the ribbon because I might want some for some other things. Okay, so I think I want something behind it if possible. Where's my little bag of fibers? Okay, this is from All Fibered Up. I did a review on it on my other channel, so I'll link that review so that you can see it. I love all of her really sweet little, oh my gosh, soft fibers here. How about something green? Because there is green in this book, and I think that would be just perfect with this. Okay, and we'll put it on top of the button. How's that? So let's make a little bow here and see how that looks. So when you get stuff from her, you get like a bag of it, and you choose. And she has really cute names for the collections. It's really neat. I like it. Okay. I'm going to get more of her stuff. It's kind of funny because I have literally more than a ton of yarn. I'm not kidding, you guys, because my husband was a knitter, and so I just have like so much yarn, but these are really different. I like that. That's cute. Now, should I have it go this way, even though it's going to be sideways? I think so, yeah. Okay, so let's put the button on first. And this glue, one of the things I love about it, you guys, is it works on anything. Now, I haven't tried it on glass yet, but I suspect that it would work well on glass. Wow, with this design, it's almost hard to see where it's cut. Okay, and then let's put this on top of that. Oh, that's adorable. And see, that won't cause problems for writing because it'll be able to flip out. Okay, all right, so let's put that there. Now, how about this page? Is this dry? Yes. Okay. So, well, it's still a little sticky, but it's going to be okay. All right, it's not going to make the pages stick together or anything like I was worried about. Okay, so we've got this black over here, so this would be, oh, and we've got the green here. Isn't that perfect? Okay, so this would be really good to put right here. And see how, I don't think you can see because I don't have it all the way on. Okay, so see how this will flip out here like that. Okay, and it coordinates nicely with this and with this. And then this coordinates nicely with that page. So it kind of, you know, ties the pages together. I kind of look for stuff like that. Now, I can glue all the way around to the back of this and just have it down, or I can make it, you know, so we can use it more. So I'm going to put it in the center, make sure that that button still flips out. Yep, it does. Okay, and I'm going to make it into a pocket. We could have it a pocket going here, or we could have it a pocket going here. We could make it into another tuck, but I think I'm going to make this one into a pocket. So I'm going to bring it down close to the bottom, and I'm going to line it up with this line on the page there, okay? And I'm going to glue all but this side up here, okay? So let's, what I like to do when I'm gluing so that I don't forget where I want to leave it open is I hold on to it there. When I flip it over, I hold on to that while I put my glue on it so that I don't accidentally put glue on it, because when I was starting out, that's what I did quite a bit, was I meant to make something into a pocket, but I glued the entire thing down, which isn't the end of the world. It really isn't, because you've still got the envelope or whatever it is that you're putting down, but I just like to have as much extra space in my journals as I can. Okay, so we're doing it up against that line. There we go, and that flips out okay. Yep. Okay. There we go. Make sure there's no glue around the edges. If there is, then I would grab it. Let's make sure that we didn't glue that to this page. Nope, we didn't. Good. Oh, I think that looks so pretty. You guys, isn't this, it's like, it's got just a touch of gothic kind of stuff to it, but it's not gothic. It's very feminine. Okay, now let's figure out where we want to put these two. And then I think that's going to be it for today because I don't want the video to be too long. Got that there. I'm going to put these like on opposite pages from each other. Ooh, with the dots. No, actually this one would be good for this with the peach on it. Either there or here because it's got this little bit of peach. So let's put that one on. Okay, now where do we want the pocket to open up? Let's have it on the side. So I'm going to hold on to the side, okay, and I'm going to glue right along here. I don't want to get that thread glued down because I want that to stick out if possible. Again, not the end of the world. And you guys, the thing is, okay, so with making junk journals, if you mess something up, it's just paper. So it's not the end of the world if you mess up. You can usually fix it by doing something else. I do that a lot. But if you have to throw away a paper, that's fine. And that's one of the reasons why I like to do a lot of my decorating before I bind it, because then if I mess up and I actually do have to throw away a page, it's just one page. Okay, it's not like the whole book because it's bound. Okay, so then this is open over here. All right, so now we're still looking for a place for these two. Let's go like towards the back. We don't want to have all those envelopes in the front. All right, so I like this page. I don't want to put anything on it, but I'm going to have to. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do about that. How about cast of characters and everything about her was exotic. Okay, and then we're going to leave for these ones. Should we put them up here so that we have some things sticking out the top, and then we can put something else down here? How's that sound? I think, oh, the only thing is, I really do. These are such easy pages to write on because they're lined. I hate to cover that up too much. Oh, this would be good. I don't know. I don't really like the colors that much. Oh, but then we've got that. We actually have a lot in this already. I didn't realize how much we have in here. And then that's the last page. Okay, let's go back and see where we can put these. That's one of the things, you guys. It's, you know, picking out where you're going to put things sometimes just takes time. I mean, I can do this here. I really do think that they look good here. If we put it down close to the bottom, then what we can do is have them open on the sides so that we've got stuff sticking out the side. So let's do that. And then we can always, like on this page, maybe put something up at the top, but leave this mostly for writing. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it open on this side. So I'm grabbing it here and I'm putting my glue along the top and here and here. Okay, and I don't want to have it, see, this is going to make it hard for something to stick out and to be able to pull it out. So we're going to move it up here a little bit. And then the writing can go above and below it. And it doesn't have to be even with this. It doesn't have to be, whatchamacallit. In fact, I might make this one here up higher and then put something small down here with a saying that goes with both of these. Okay, so we're going to have this one, leave it open for the pocket at the top. Okay. And then we'll look for a smaller pocket to go under this one, or we can make something later to go under it, and we'll use a saying that goes with it. Let's see what we've got left. Oh, we've got this little green one. That would be really cute. All right, let's see if we can find a small saying to go on this. My heart's desire. Oh, look, she whispered it softly under the stars. Oh, a wonderful creature. That would be good. Okay, let's use a wonderful creature. If it'll let me get it. There we go. A wonderful creature. Do we just want to put it directly on there, or do we want something to go under it. Let's see what I've got that might. Ooh, 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 ooh. How about this? Up here. I'm not sure. Or we could make it like, you know, another loop-de-loop thing. Let's see here. I have all these cool ribbons. That's kind of cute. Let's do that. And I don't think we even have to glue it. We can just stick it on with our saying. If I have enough coordination. Okay. A wonderful creature. There we go. I don't think we want that long. I do want to cut it angled. And when I have two edges hanging down like that, I like to cut them at the same time. So one's going to be slightly longer than the other because I'm cutting it at an angle. See? Okay, so then it's like that. Okay, and that says a wonderful creature. Oh, that's so cute. Do you guys see how easy this is? All the things that I'm doing here are super, super easy. All right, so we could leave it open at the top so it would come in here, or we could leave it open at the side and have something just really small. Let's do that, and we'll put something really small into it. So I'm going to grab onto that side so that I don't forget where I'm gluing. Let's get that thread down. Well, I think it's just going to insist on going up. Now it's going to be something really, really narrow that goes in here. We'll have to make something specifically for it, but it'll be cute. And we'll have ribbon on it to stick out the side. So I'm going to bring it down here, kind of center it there. That is really, really adorable. Okay, and we've got the heavier color on the bottom. That's another thing, you guys. It just looks better if you have heavier colors on the bottom. If you're going to have one thing on top of the other, try to have the heavier colors on the bottom. Okay, there's one page in here that I'll show you that is heavier on the top at this point, but I did that on purpose. Let me show you. See this right here. Okay, so it's white on the bottom and you've got your color up here, but that means we can put something here. Even if we left this blank and you just wrote here, that's going to be heavier than this, so that's fine. I just felt like that was better than if I had it turned over this way. Putting a pocket up here would be kind of weird, leaving this, you know, open. So that was my reasoning on that. And see how these colors go together. Okay, so I think that's enough for today. And we'll work on these other pockets and stuff tomorrow. And then I want to, this goes in my Frankenpaper thing. And then I want to do those book pages and the coloring pages before I do like anything else, really. Okay, I love you all. I'll talk to you later. And this is getting fat. That's what we want. All right, bye-bye.